What does super hydrophobic mean?
Super hydrophobic basically means that it creates a low surface energy that will create a water droplet with a angle of greater than 150 degrees.
Stop. Super low surface
energy.
energy.
Well, let me just show it to you instead of trying to explain it.
.倒在白色的地方，对。对吧？好，厉不厉害？
没有人。1, 2, 3.
So this is how the coating operates, so you can see it. It simply, the water flies off of it. And when we put it on a regular paddle, the water just wets it out. You can't get the water to leave. And we're going to show you just the effect that this material has as a coating to prevent water from actually wetting out the surface of an item. This has no coating, this has the Ultra EverDry on it. You can see a layer of air that's formed on the nano coating, and that's what's going to keep water from attaching itself to the paddle. I'm now going to remove these and put them on a piece of paper. It's just that simple. Now you can also probably envision that you could apply this coating, which is a spray-on coating, to a variety of articles. Actually, kayak itself, it's going to help speed up the kayak through the water because you're going to be riding on a layer of air, so there's going to be a lot less friction. You could coat life preservers with it. You could spray skirts. There's a large variety of items that you could apply this to. Again, a spray-on coating makes it work. Ultra EverDry is super hydrophobic, meaning that it repels water far beyond what you're normally used to.
Pour liquid onto it. Those air pockets repel the fluid by never allowing it to actually touch the surface. So even when an object is fully submerged, it comes out bone dry.
It's new technology, and it's something that's going to make things a lot better to use.
So this would be a normal sifter that's not coated, and you can pour water in there. It's going to just make a mess and go right through.
Okay, so that's cola that you just poured
That's
into
cola,
the sifter.
yep.
All right. Now, what's going to happen here?
What's going to happen is that the Ultra EverDry is not going to allow the cola to go through. And you can see that we can actually move it around in there. And it is showing how water resistant and water repelling the material can be, that it even turns something that's designed to allow water to flow through it and actually holds the water.
Various liquids, including cement, paint, mud, and tomato sauce.
Mario's got his right foot is a cleat that's coated in Ultra EverDry, top and bottom. His left foot is uncoated. So Mario, why don't you show us what you got?
Can EverDry resist the sticky nature of these mess-making goops?
3, 2, 1, go!
So how did his shoes end up looking like this? Well, even though each shoe spent the same amount of time in the goopy soup, only the Ultra EverDry shoe comes out clean.
I think its ability to withstand water and repel those liquids is going to carry it to the finish line. I don't see Ultra EverDry being beat. On a 4-wheel unit, to show you just how effective Ultra EverDry can be.
What we did is we coated half of the 4-wheeler with Ultra EverDry, the other half is uncoated, so you should see the difference very clearly.
Whoa, that's money.
Let's take a look.
All right. Awesome. This is our first time trying it, and it worked out absolutely awesome. And what's cool is this is perfectly dry. No water, and then of course that's absolutely soaked and muddy. I mean, hey, the results came out great. Ultra EverDry performed in the most mucky, muddy, wet conditions. We've proven ourselves here. Bring on the competition. Ultra EverDry is going to provide a clean sweep.
Step 5 of the weatherization process of the quadrotors here at UAV Forge consists of a 2-part nanotech layer from Ultra EverDry. Put down the bottom layer, let that dry for about 20-30 minutes, then we apply the second layer and let that dry for about 10 to 15 minutes.
The first step before applying the super hydrophobic nanotech coating is to protect yourself. It is recommended that you go outside, use nitrile gloves, P100 vapor masks, and goggles. Once you are protected, you can begin handling the chemicals. Start by vigorously shaking the bottom coat container for at least 1 minute. Once the bottom coat is viscous enough, pour it into the first glass container of the Prevol spray system. Screw the propellant canister firmly in place on the glass container. Apply the bottom coat 3 times on all sides of the target object. Let it stand for a half an hour. Thoroughly shake the top coat container before pouring it into the second glass container of the Prevol spray system. Again, firmly screw the propellant canister into the glass container. Apply the top coat 3 times to all sides of the target object. Let it stand for 2 hours. After you are finished applying the top and bottom coats, clean the 2 Prevol glass containers, funnels, and all other equipment with xylene.
So, we're cleared for takeoff.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Hold your breath. It's the Loon Copter.
The Loon Copter is amazing. A vehicle that can travel through the air, on the surface of the water, and then travel underwater